What's going on, everyone? Win with Ryan here, and we're going to start this video off with a quick giveaway. We're giving away $100, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment below. Every single comment gives you an entry to win, and then go over to winwithryan.com to make sure that you are subscribed to my Make Money newsletter. That's where we announce the winner every single month. So with that being said, keep winning. Hey, welcome back to Win with Ryan, where we search the crypto headlines, surf the crypto markets, and we surf the world. So as you can see, we have been on a little bit of a break here on the channel, but you can see behind me, the studio is complete, and we'll do a studio tour here shortly. But we had to put this thing together. It was getting out of control. Also, you can see upgraded video. So we'll have an upgraded video, higher quality resolution. So very stoked to see you guys. Also, the main real legitimate reason, the biggest thing besides all the building and stuff, my main job as a realtor has been absolutely pumping out of this world. So obviously that takes precedence to everything. So we've actually started 2 YouTube channels for real estate, one for a partner of mine, one for myself. And we'll get into that stuff later. But we're actually probably going to start bringing some real estate content over to this channel, because this channel is about investing in the markets and so on. And we're about to start doing some real estate investment. So buying and selling properties, doing some flips. And I think that would be exciting for the channel as well. But we are back. Win with Ryan, baby, back in the house. Don't forget to go to winwithryan.com so that way you can sign up for the newsletter. Also, hey, the last month's winner never claimed their prize from the actual website. No one actually claimed the prize for last month, which was the June contest. We took the whole month of July off, but the June contest for $100, the winner never claimed it. So make sure you go to winwithryan.com, is where we announce the $100 winner, and you could be the next winner. So let's go ahead and jump into the articles here and also jump into the charts. We're going to be talking about ADA, Cardano in today's video. Here we go. ADA USDT. Cardano ADA turned down from the $1.50 on August 8th, but the bulls are in no mood to relent. They purchased the dip and are currently attempting to push the price back above the overhead resistance. And you can see that right here. We're looking to make the move back up today. So if buyers propel the price today, which is the 9th, above $1.50, the ADA USDT pair could start its now northward march toward the overhead resistance at $1.94. And this level may act as a stiff resistance, but if the bulls do not give up much ground, the pair could resume its up move. Conversely, if the price turns down from the $1.50, the pair could drop to the moving averages. A break and close below the moving averages will signal that the bulls are losing their grip, and the pair may then drop to the critical support of $1. So let's go take a look at the chart. All right, so as you guys can see here on this chart, this is the USDT ADA Daily Chart. As you can see, from July 1st, basically we had a tiny little run up for a couple of days, and then all of July was that massive pullback, which was a pullback for all of crypto as well. Came down here, hit this support line, and it's been on a nice slow trajectory ever since. So right now it has been hitting that basically $1.50 psychological barrier, and the bulls are trying to make sure that it makes a run above that. But the bears seem to think that that's their, their line in the sand. They don't want the price to increase above that, so they keep pushing it down day after day. Now you can see here that the RSI is sitting at 67, which is also good news for the bulls, because there's a lot of actual strength in the price of ADA right now. Now let's go take a look at the live charts and see what's going on over there. All right, so here we have the ADA USD daily chart, and we'll go ahead and do a drop down to the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart on this as well. But we're going to start right here on the daily. Now, as you guys know, or you may or may not know, what we saw before the massive fall, we did see a pretty crazy divergence in price. And if you take a look at if we take a trend line and we go down here to the TDI, I like to use the TDI indicator, by the way. It's similar to an RSI, but it has a couple of extra things in there. So if you take the price and you just kind of draw a trend line here of where it was going, and you can see that it was going down. Okay, so if the price, the RSI, relative strength index, the strength in the buying of the actual coin, right? So Cardano was going down. Also, you can see that it spiked way up above 80. And we've all talked about when it gets above 80, watch for a pullback. Now, we didn't know how massive or major this pullback was going to be, but it was pretty significant. And it usually comes in the future, right? So if we're on the daily, the next move is going to come in the future. Well, we saw this was going down, and then all of a sudden we saw the price run up nice and high and then do an immediate pullback of the massive one, right? So this was coming down, and then this price was still continuing to climb, or at least stay horizontal, right? Trading sideways. Then you have the massive run up, which was the peak, showing the actual peak was coming. And then it hit the top of that line again at 70, and then it made its sell-off, which was the significant sell-off back to this support level of Cardano, which has been a support for quite some time. I mean, if we take a look here at the horizontal line and we draw basically right in this area, okay, so that's kind of the support area. Or if you do a lot of day trading, they're called key levels. So if you take, for example, your rectangular triangle or your rectangle here, and you draw the rectangle in this area, and this is the key level to look for. So this is the price that this likes to return to, right? And if you were looking for a key level on the top side, so if we did this again for up here though, our key level here is in that area, right? So this, I mean, you have your support and resistance lines, but the other thing to keep in mind is key levels. So the price likes to come back here to that $1.50 range, and it likes to come back here to the $1 range. So it's been $1, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50 for so long. Obviously, we do know we had that peak at $2.50, but just keep that in mind when you're doing your trading, right? So right now it's been rejecting pretty hard at that $1.50 level. So if we take and do the $1.50 right there, that has been a severe resistance before it finally made the breakthrough, retested, and did its actual move, right? And then it came down, and then it used it as support a little bit there. Now we came back, we tested off this 200 moving average. This is the 200-day moving average, this orange line here. And it did go down and tap it, and then ran back up, tapped it, and it's been kind of trading sideways with that at this current moment. Now we are back above the 50 and the 20-day moving averages, which is very positive on the daily. All we really need is for the break above $1.50 and then it to retest and then the take off, right? So kind of like what it did here. It broke above, came in, sat here, retested, and then it did its next move of the up move. So that's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for it to break that $1.50 and then it can make its run up to that $1.94, and that would be about here. And that's where we're looking for the next major barrier of resistance. So going from $1.50 to $1.94 is a great move. I mean, if you're looking at that move, it's pretty significant. Let's take a look here. If we go from $1.50 to $1.94, it's a nice 30% move, right? So if you can catch a 30% move for you day traders, that's great. Also for you buy and holders, if you're not in, or if you're in at a higher amount and you're just like, oh, I'm just waiting for the entry to come back to my entry level. Dollar cost averaging is also a smart thing to do in all of trading. So just keep that in mind. By the way, this is not financial advice, it's financial entertainment. So I hope you guys are having a good time. But let's go take a look at this 4-hour chart now. And you'll be able to see a little bit more of a graphic printout here of what it looks like. So as we can see here, look at how many times on the 4-hour chart that it's in this zone here, the dollar zone, right? So from $1 to $1.10 zone, it comes back and it just hits that thing multiple times. So we do know that that is a key level and a major support. Same thing up here with the upside, right? So if we take this and we scrunch this down a little bit, because this is more of a key level entry, key level, key level, key level, key level. And this was kind of where it was using it as support there for a little bit before it broke down and we had the little pullback or reset. Basically, the summer kicked off. People started going to the beach. Things started happening, fun. Kids got out of school. There's other things to spend money on. Price drops. Now it's recovering. Kids are going back to school. People are starting to go back to work, all of that type of stuff. So we should see a continued move if it can break up above that $1.50. So just keep that in mind. We're looking for the $1.50 break and then a run up to $1.94. But keep an eye on your RSIs here. So on my moves, you can use the daily chart for good entries for long swing term trades. I like to use the 4-hour chart for my shorter, maybe the daily move, or if I'm going to be in it for 2 or 3 days. Because if a price comes down to the 30 zone, and you can look every time it's come down to the 30, like this is a 30 right here, talking about these numbers on the side. So this is at a 30 RSI. Boom, it made a nice move up, and it's been making a move up there nicely, right? Also, if you come over here, not quite 30, well, kind of 30, 31, right? It was down, it made a nice move up. Let's go over to here. Let's check this one right here. Boom. This was actually a double bottom, right? So this one bottomed here, which was this bottom. And then you probably, like some of my friends or traders would have gotten in there and you got psyched out. Boom, a double bottom. And that one was the real legitimate bottom there. And that one took off. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys that there, the 4-hour chart. Now let's take a look at the 1 hour. And if you're looking for more like what's going to happen right now type of moves, as you can see, the last 2 hours have been down. They've been not good. And also it came and it broke and hit this Bollinger Band, or the barrier there of the price, right? So the blue lines are kind of the barrier of the price where it's going to be acceptable to buy and sell. In the middle is the average. So the yellow line is the price average. And then the other line is the price movement. So right now it is basically at the average, and it is at the average on the actual price scale as well. So let's drop this down. So as you can see here, it is at the 50 right now, and it's about to test that. And then, so this is a big part, right? This right now today is important to watch. If it breaks below this, we may be coming all the way back down to $1.40. And then also, as we talked about before, all the way back down to that dollar mark. Should be down here. Another support test there. So keep an eye on ADA, see what's going on. Hope this video helped you. Talk to you later.